child. And there's still some shrimp in there. Ooh. So shout out to Deeo'S or OD's or Deeo'S. I paid for this, but y'all got y'allself a winner here, I think. Hey everybody, I am the Creative Lady, and in today's video, I'm going to do a mukbang, because I just found a new seafood spot new to me here in Memphis, and it's called Deeo'S, I don't know. But anyway, I did a U-turn in order to go back and find the location. I've been seeing it open, you know, the signage for a new place, but I never knew what was going to be there. When I saw a seafood place, y'all, I had to do a U-turn. And shout out to all the mukbangers out here, because let me tell you, I have been all over the house trying to find the right setup. Too high, too low, you know, feel like the Goldilocks, not right, you know. Went outside, the bugs and the flies were trying to take over. I'm like, there is no way. So here I am, out of breath, gonna do a early birthday seafood mukbang. Got an adult beverage over here, because that's what I like when I have seafood. And I got this mug. I left it in the refrigerator while I went around the house. It's like a beer mug. I got this in hell. I think it's in the Cayman Islands, and I was the main one. Oh, I want to go to hell. I want to go to hell. Got out there. It looked spooky and scary, and I was like, oh no. So let me pour my drink in here. And if I apologize if this is not a good angle, because your girl is not a mukbanger, but I'm not even a person who likes to eat on camera, but my girl. But if only you knew. Whew, girl, I needed this, okay? But let me see. I got a platter. They didn't have any to-go menus out or available, so I didn't know what to get. I stood there and looked. I'm like, oh my god, I don't even know. But I'm like, just go for it. So I haven't even looked at it. I don't even know. It could be a plate full of eggs. I don't know. Okay, y'all, I got the lobster and shrimp platter. Because this is so bootleg, I'm scared to almost pick it up and try to show you, but I will try. Okay, y'all. I don't know. May not be a good view, but I got lobster, corn, eggs, turkey sausage, and shrimp. Okay. So I don't know how this is going to be. You may never, ever, ever, ever see this video, but at least I will record it. Okay. I just so happen to be right here that I can cut the lid off so that it won't be in the way. So that was good. I don't think I'll need any scissors for the lobster tail. It looks like it's one lobster tail, and I got squash as a vegetable, corn, again, all of that. But anywho, got some extra napkins here. Let me go ahead and say my grace. Thank you for the food I am about to receive. May it be nourishing to my body. Bless the hands that prepared it. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna talk or not, you know, and I'm someone who can cook her own seafood, so I'm hoping this is gonna be okay. Is this squash or zucchini? What is this? It looks green. That tastes pretty good. Okay. I just got back from the optometrist getting my eyes checked for my new glasses. This time I got, again, the glare protection, because I didn't get them in these glasses, and I regretted it ever since. Now I'm not gonna do a whole lot of, I don't know. I hope I don't do a lot of noise making. I know a lot of people like that, but that's not my thing, y'all. I am so scared of this doggone egg. I'm so scared of this egg because I don't like eggs like that. I don't want to spoil it, but it's got potatoes. So this is like a chunky potato. And if I took a picture of the menu, and once I edit the video, maybe I can put it in there for y'all. That's pretty good. Now I'm someone who can make her own seafood boil. I like to do it in the oven. But I wanted seafood. I didn't know I wanted seafood, but I knew I wanted something different. And when I called my husband and he didn't want anything while I was out, I'm like, when I saw that place, and he's not a big seafood eater, I was like, huh, I know what dinner is. I'm gonna go ahead and get this lobster tail out of here. I got this, well, you know what, I can put the, just, oops. Because this was not planned, okay? I can go ahead and put my scraps over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if there's anything left in here. No, I think I got them out pretty good. There might be a little bit in this tail part, but anywho, I didn't get any dipping sauce. Well, I think it's a little dippy over here. Okay, y'all. So I love lobster and potatoes and corn and shrimp. Oh my God. I might have to pull my glasses off, y'all. That's pretty good. Now let me tell you, I'm probably crazy because I borderline have a seafood allergy. I don't need a EpiPen or anything, but whenever I eat seafood out, it makes me sick. But if I cook it myself, it doesn't make me sick. I can eat the same thing, but at home, but go out and get it, and I'm just like, whew, I gotta get somewhere, okay? So this is a turkey sausage. And they had different options, I think, for the seasoning. I got the garlic parmesan, but they had sriracha and some other stuff. I can't remember, but I think it was like a honey gold. I'm like, ooh. So I just stuck to what I consider the basics. Now I know this camera will only film up to 10 minutes, so I know I need to time myself. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Set an 8-minute timer. Hey Siri, set an 8-minute timer. I guess I gotta figure it out on my own. That's just the way my life has been going lately. My days, it's just Mercury is still retrograde. Okay, let me just say that. And things that deal with technology and communications and traffic.
Okay, 8 minutes and counting.
Do you not know how long I told this heifer to give me a timer? Anywho, it's technology, traffic, and things just go crazy. I mean, it has been crazy. I don't know if I told y'all this, but when I went out of town, it rained like cats and dogs and cats. And I was going, I don't like bridges and I don't like driving in the rain if I don't have to. I had to deal with all of that at a particular leg of my travel by myself in the car. I had to go visit someone. In order to get there, I had to go over this super high bridge, just like where a part of the coast where the ships are being built, like Ingalls shipyard or something, and then I guess the way they transport the ships you know, they have to go underneath, you know, have to get out of the town some kind of way, and the traffic, you know, anyway. So it's got this really, really high bridge. So any of you who live like in the northeast, Rhode Island, or all those other places that might have bridges and stuff, like, you know, in the ocean area, you probably know. But that thing was so high. I've been over it, but I was never the one driving. And let me tell you, I thought I was going to pass out. I did not think about it being over there that I was gonna have to do it. And it's like, once I got, it was almost a point of no return. Once I got going, the first little bridge out of Biloxi was kind of scary. It's like, I don't know, it's like a curved bridge and you over the water. I forgot what that's called. The Back Bay Bridge or the Biloxi Bay or something like that. I've only seen it from hotel rooms, okay? Never on it, because I've always been like, I ain't going over there. You know? So I ended up out there on it. Point of no return. Driving. As soon as I got on that Biloxi Bay Bridge or whatever, it started raining. Buckets of water. As I looked in my rearview mirror, Biloxi was just cloudy. But as I drove towards Ocean Springs and trying to get to Pascagoula, it was like rain. So I'm like, okay, I made it over that little Biloxi Bay thing. Then I saw, I guess, where the ships go under. I saw that bridge was a point of no return. I think 3 or 4 lanes. Thank goodness I was in the center lane. I couldn't, there was nowhere to go. You had to go. There was no way to turn off. You couldn't back up. You had to go straight. My feet started feeling cold. You know, that nervous white fear, you know, that cold fear, white knuckle fear. I had it. I felt almost as if for the first time in my life that I could have fainted from nervousness. And it was like the blood was rushing, I don't know, out of my body. I don't know what was happening, but it was not a good feeling. But I prayed to God. I'm like, God, give me the strength to do this. I'm on a mission. I've got to get from here to there. I can't put these people in jeopardy. I got to keep going. I mean, mind you, the rain is coming down in sheets. And you driving around people who probably live there and they're used to it. So I'm coming up on this bridge. And it's super high. I mean, super high. And I thought, oh my God. Thank goodness I just got new tires on my car, okay? When you're out there on the road, you don't know what the condition of the cars are around you. But thank goodness I just got new shoes from a car. So I'm going up. And I was like, oh my God. And it's raining. Maybe if it hadn't been raining, I would have felt okay. But just seeing that thing in the distance, I would almost rather go over Lake Pontchartrain, and you know there's like 20-some miles of bridge, but at least it's low. But going up, that, ooh, just make me hot just thinking about it. Ooh, my goodness, y'all, I was terrified. So I conquered that, got over. It was still rain pouring down, sheets of rain, and I promise you, y'all, I kept going. I started to turn around, but I'm like, no, if I turn around, I'm gonna have to go back over that thing. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to keep going to where my destination was. I had dropped my mom and my aunt off, you know, back. So I didn't take them with me. It was me going by myself. Child, got through that. Before I could get to my destination, there was another bridge. I don't think it was high, but I think it was just raining so much and so much water, and it was kind of scary. I mean, they're well-built bridges, but I was just like, oh my God. So I did what I had to do, and rather than going back the way I came, knowing that I was gonna have to see that big monster of a bridge where the ships go, I found another way out of town. I went way out, swung way out to go, because my navigation on my phone and in the navigation in the car was telling me go back the way I came. I'm like, no, I'm not. So I found a way to go through some little town, through some little road, to get back on Interstate 10. And even though that was a less scary ride, it was still raining. Once I got to Biloxi, you know, the town of Biloxi, to get back on Highway 90, I had yet one more bridge, and I thought I had made it through. I was like, oh my God. And it was scary too. You know, I don't know if that was a Biloxi base that I had looped back around to, but I was like, oh my God. And I used to go down to Biloxi and the coast all the time. But I guess I was just never driving that far. And I don't know, y'all. That almost tainted me from ever wanting to go past a certain point. The lighthouse in Biloxi, okay? I had something similar happen to me a long time ago in Mobile. All of y'all who might be familiar with the Mobile, Alabama area, there's a tunnel. And as somebody who loves water, loves traveling, there are certain things I don't like. And tunnels would be another thing. It's like, oh my God, how do I get out of here if something happens? What if an accident happens? I don't want to think about it, but you know, it's always in the back of your mind, like, okay, what if something happens and you... So, I was like, so in Mobile, from last time, it was a long time ago, it may be changed now, but you either go this way to stay on the street or the interstate that you're on. But if you get forced into this lane, you gotta hit that tunnel. And with that, you gotta go through it. There's no way out, because you gotta go over on the other side. Oh, thank you, Siri. So you gotta go on the other side and you gotta come back around. Going over that bridge the other day was not as scary. Looking back at the tunnel was, you know, unfamiliar, because you're going under the water. You know, all this water is over you, and you know, you don't know where you're going, because you were not I was not intending to even be going that way. But looking back, that tunnel wasn't nothing. So am I the only one? Anybody else got a dislike of bridges and stuff? What y'all scared of? Oh. Ooh, child. I'm not an egg person. I'm so glad they only put one of them in here, and I'm gonna eat it. But I don't like eggs. But I thought this camera was gonna cut off after 10 minutes, but looks like it still might be going. So, y'all wonder if my cup got a hole in it? I don't know if it's condensation or if my juice is leaking out of here. We're gonna find out. Well, I'll drink it up real fast. That's what we'll do. Many people try this corn. Oh, it does have a little dipping sauce or whatever in here, like a butter sauce. And I know mukbangs are not necessarily neat, but I'm not trying to make a complete mess, okay? So, get this corn. This 1 ear of corn with a platter that I got. It was kind of expensive too, but better than having to cook it, you know, and go get it. It's pretty good. But I'll tell you, we got some good corn. If you ever looking to do your own corn or mukbang or just a good ear of corn, I think the Green Giant or Jolly Green Giant, or I think that's what it is. It's some really good corn. It's like 6 of them in a pack or 8 in a pack. That corn is so freaking good, and it's always super, super sweet. Ooh. I got this little shirt on, y'all. I bought it at Walmart when I was out of town for $1. I bought 2 little blouses in Walmart for $1. But yeah, y'all, Google Mercury retrograde, and it's still going on. And to me, it's like 3 weeks of full moon with a week before and a week after. So I look at about 5 to 6 weeks of what in the world. And you can, I can always almost tell when it's about to happen, because stuff just go crazy. Telephone start acting crazy, technology, traffic, weird stuff. We just had a shooting not too far from Memphis down the state line. I was just in that area a couple of weeks ago near the Walmart. It was like a shooting at the Walmart in South Haven. Now South Haven is like a suburb of Memphis. It's, you know, it's Tennessee and then Mississippi, but you go 10 miles outside the city, you in Mississippi. So the people who left Memphis to move out of the urban area moved to places like South Haven. So it's considered a suburb of Memphis, but it's not the same, you know, state. So I was just there when I purchased the Urban Skin RX stuff. We had been out of town, and I'm like, well, hey, let's stop at the Ulta here in South Haven. We had to drive right past that place. And I almost stopped in there the other day for, I needed to return one of those, like a little tuner, but it's like a figure 8. I bought one for my parents because they don't have cable. And then I bought one the other day for another family member. Then I had to take one back because we got something else to work. But I was like, well, I may just stop at the last Walmart as I get into the last stop in Mississippi, so I can be in the same state that I bought it from. But I'm like, well, something said, no, just go on, and whatever they give you, you know, is a return or cash back or whatever, just deal with it down the street from the house. You just never know. I have always had a blessed life in terms of God's protection. I don't know what your belief is, but I am a Christian who likes to drink beer, and I might cook a little bit, but you know, my heart is good. Yeah, I always have this little inner voice. If I look at it as protection, whatever your belief is, that's your belief. But it's always, you might call it your intuition, you might call it your third eye, or whatever you might call it. But it's always led me to do the right thing and don't go here. When I make a wrong turn somewhere, I'm like, why did I do that? But I don't get mad. I'm like, thank you for letting me have enough gas in my car to make a U-turn, okay? Now I promise you, I will not be doing no burping and slurping. I might be doing a little slurping, but burping, that almost puts me out with mukbangs, okay? You know, I love our girl B, but when she started that burping and stuff, ooh, I had to mute the darn video. That's just me. So it cut off. So I think it's because I don't care for the burping and stuff, because we would have got in trouble as kids had we set up and burped out loud, because my folks consider that to be ill-mannered. And nowadays, it's like, you know, to each his or her own, but that's not my thing. And I'm not judging, but that's just not my thing, you know. And I try to support, but I can't deal with all that burping and belching. So if you're a mukbanger and you do some of that burping and stuff, I might be listening to you with, because sometimes I listen with headphones on. And I don't want no belching in my ear. So I try to support, but I know it's a natural body. Everybody got their own school of thought about it. Even in real life, people are like, well, it's just a bodily function, but that's just the way I was raised, you know, and I'm sure y'all might have the same feeling, but you know, to each his or her own. But yeah, my intuition has always, third eye, whatever you want to call it, God led me to be in the right place at the right time, most times. This was pretty good, but honestly, I could have cooked this myself, and Maybe it would have been a little less expensive, but I didn't do all the work. We were out somewhere eating the other night. I'm like, see, this is why we don't have to go out, because I cook. I think it was like a steak and potatoes. I forgot what it was. But I'm like, going out to eat does not excite me. A, because I can cook anything. Anything that I want, that you might request, I can cook. Except cornbread. Me, even though I could bake any old lady under the table with a cake from scratch, cornbread, it's like a running joke with my family that I'm working on. Well, I'm lying. I ain't working on it, but one day I'm going to get it right. I just got to find the right recipe. And everybody's like, oh, get White Lily. Oh, no, get Martha White. Get Vanna White. Get Salt something. I done tried every kind of cornmeal, hot rice. I done tried, Jiffy is too sweet. I have tried everything. And it never worked for me. I think my thing got a hole in it, y'all. I'm gonna have to drink that fast. But, yeah, y'all. That thing be messing me up. Can't get no cornbread right. And I'm almost sensitive about it. You know, because folks get so tickled. They get so tickled laughing at me, not being able to make cornbread. It's like either I forget to put some, it don't rise up. It should look like a cake. But it never does. It looks like some of those skinny whole cake. Or it'll be, I don't know, y'all. It'll be terrible. How about that? Mmm. I think my ass was bigger than my stomach, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat all of this. But I'm gonna eat until this thing go off. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Set a 8-minute timer.
Okay, 8 minutes and counting.
See how fast she responded this time? So when Siri beeps this time, because I think this thing records longer than 10 minutes, I'll be done, y'all. And if it cuts off, okay? But I forgot to do a thumbnail. Can't do it. The professional mukbangers, first you got to get the food, go out there and scavenge and get the food, bring it back. If you're a professional or, you know, amateur mukbanger, you got the thing set up. I was not set up. So that was my problem. Hey. Ooh, y'all, hold on. I have got, see, Yacky Snacky girl, you done rubbed off on me. I got to fix my liquid, y'all. So, because this here ain't gonna work, you know. You ain't gonna be losing my stuff. Yeah, this thing got a hole in it. Ooh, I might have to lick the counter. Wait, but this one's left. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to drink slow. Got another one. I don't want to pop it open because the night is still young. And I got a video to make of my hair. And I got some over here that I had last night. Y'all, I'm trying to get it in, okay? I'm going to put the other leftover beer from last night on my hair. So, these little zucchini squash things taste pretty good. Then we're going to just egg up so I can just get it out the way. I watch people who mukbang, the seafood mukbang, seafood boil. And they be dipping them eggs. A lot of folks eat eggs with theirs. I'm like, I ain't never heard of eating no egg with no seafood, y'all. Never. Ooh, y'all. I'm gonna get this thing out the way. I'm not gonna put the whole thing in my mouth, but I should just to go ahead and get it over with, right? Ooh. And I'm getting full, y'all. I'm full. And there was only one lobster tail in there, and I sure thought. A lot of people eat beer and eggs, right? Don't they? Mm. Mm, 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 mm. This egg tastes rubbery. Is there a hole in this cup? No. I'm telling you, there's something weird going on. I just bought this bag of cups. It's something weird happening. Oh, maybe it's because I set it in the same spot where the leakage was and didn't wipe it down. But I'm like, and I know this thing ain't leaking too. We about to have to get up out of here, honey. I'm already on the edge about some things. But, whew. So, I'm not going to make this vlog mukbang too heavy, but I will go ahead and say this right here, and I'm not going to talk about it no more. When I went out of town to Biloxi, I went to see my BFF that I had talked about in a video. And he has since been moved back home to Biloxi. After I left, his mom called and said that they were going to be putting him in hospice care. So when I was conquering my fears, going over the bridges and in the rain and all of this, I was going to see my best friend. And that gave me the strength. So you can't ever tell yourself what you can't do. If you got something made up in your mind and you know you got an end result or a reason or motivation, can't nothing stop you. That fear of going over that bridge and all that rain buckets, it was like a test of my whole spirit that I'm like, I got to get over this bridge. Yeah, I could have turned around. I'm like, I've come here to see my friend. And, when I went to see him, I know that he knew I was in the room. He's been in a comatose state since October the 15th of 2018. So that's 10 months or something like that. But anywho, one of his favorite meals is seafood, so this is also here. So I'm just, taking it day by day. I'm glad that the egg is gone out of my plate though. And if it's another one in here, I'm gonna throw it away. What is that? Oh, it's a piece of lobster, I think. So I'm like, it's an egg. You got to get out of here. But anywho, y'all, that's what's been going on. So if you're watching this vlog, I know a lot of people know me. If you know me in real life, please don't ask me about it. I'm telling you right here because I don't want to talk about it. He's still here right now, but he's just in hospice care, and you know what that means, possibly. It ain't over till it's over. But that's that. Anywho, y'all, let me. I let my food get kind of cold. I should heat it up, but I don't think you're supposed to put all this up in the microwave. Anywho, y'all, my eyes was bigger than my stomach. But I had never eaten there, so I didn't know what to expect. Did not know. And all I got left here was a few shrimp, potatoes, some zucchini, because these are not squash. They're kind of green. Zucchini is green. Whatever they are. At this point, a zucchini and a squash is probably the same thing. Mushy round circles of vegetables, okay? There are times that I think about going plant-based, you know. I don't have any health conditions, you know. The doctor didn't see any issue with my eyes, so I'm healthy for my age, you know. Okay, so that's the other 8-minute timer. I know I got just a couple more minutes, but anywho, y'all. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but you know, whatever. Alright, y'all, subscribe to my channel. I don't know where I'm going to upload this video. So, you know, YouTube is always like, you know, do this on your channel, do this, and all these strategies, child. Sometimes I believe it, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's like, man, just do whatever. Live life, have fun, because you don't know what's going to happen in the end. Anything can happen. Make your channel what you want your channel to be. Because at the end of the day, those who have been picked to be superstar YouTubers, they're going to get the money. And so, you know, you can get a little hit of success here or there, yeah. But, you know, the days of my thinking that, you know, whatever, it's going to be what it's going to be, right? But anywho, y'all, I'm going to stand up here until this thing run out. And then that's going to be it. So I thank y'all for joining me with this mukbang, this janky mukbang. And cheers, y'all. My eyes was bigger than my stomach. My tummy is about to bust open. I mean, explode, okay? Ooh, child. And there's still some shrimp in there. Ooh. So shout out to Deeo'S or ODs or Deeo'S. I paid for this, but y'all got y'allself a winner here, I think. And there were just a few people sitting in there when I went in there. And when I got my order placed, it was like a crowd of people came in there. So I don't know anywhere in Memphis that has anything like this. It might be, might not be getting around, but just in my neck of the woods, I don't know of anything. So not bad. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna have to put some foil on this and maybe heat it up in the oven tomorrow. But this is a lot. Alright, y'all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye, y'all.